In the quaint village of Elmwood, tucked between rolling hills and vibrant meadows, the autumn festival was a much-anticipated event. This year, however, brought an added sparkle as Madeline Thornhill returned home after years of studying abroad. The village was abuzz with pride for their scholar, now blossomed into an accomplished artist. Thomas, the local carpenter, had secretly watched over Madeline's growth from a spirited child to a thoughtful young woman. Through the years, his fondness had deepened into an affection he dared only whisper to the moonlit sky. As the festival drew near, he resolved to express his feelings, hoping the right moment would unveil itself amidst the autumnal cheer. The festival began under a canvas of twilight, stars winking into existence above. Lanterns hung from the trees, casting a golden glow that danced merrily around the villagers. Madeline's eyes mirrored the night's sparkle, absorbing every detail of her homecoming. As fate would have it, she wandered toward Thomas's woodworking booth, where intricate carvings and furniture promised stories of their own. "Thomas!" she exclaimed, recognizing the man behind the crafts. "These are beautiful. Elmwood has surely missed your artistry while I was away." Thomas's heart swelled at her words, noticing how the years had woven elegance and poise into her being. "And Elmwood has missed its brightest light," he said, his voice a mix of nerves and sincerity. "You bring life to our village, Madeline." Flattered and slightly blushing, Madeline admired a particularly stunning piece, a wooden lantern with panels depicting scenes from Elmwood's history. "Did you make this? It's wonderful," she admired, her fingers tracing the detailed carvings. "Yes, I made it thinking of this festival to highlight our rich past, but now it seems to symbolize something more," Thomas replied, his courage gathering. He took a deep breath. "Madeline, I made it with you in mind. You've always illuminated the paths you've walked, much like this lantern." Her smile faltered for a heartbeat, then spread wider, reaching her eyes. Surprised and moved, she stepped closer. "Thomas, I don't know what to say. I've always found a special comfort in coming back to Elmwood, something familiar and constant. I see now, a part of that was you." As the evening unfolded, the festival continued with laughter and music swirling around the kindling new bond between Thomas and Madeline. They wandered through the festivities, sharing memories of past festivals, their hopes mingled with the crisp autumn air. Finally, as the night was concluding with a display of fireworks, Thomas grasped Madeline's hand, leading her slightly away from the gathered crowd. Under a lone oak, beside the softly flowing river, he turned to her, the colored lights of the fireworks reflecting in their eyes. "Madeline, if you feel in your heart any fraction of what I feel for you, would you consider staying in Elmwood, here with me?" His voice was barely above a whisper, yet it carried the weight of his earnest hope. Madeline's eyes, bright with unshed tears of joy, met his with a depth of emotion. "I came back to Elmwood looking for a sense of purpose, perhaps a new inspiration for my art. But maybe, just maybe, I was also hoping to rediscover the light of my childhood, a light you've just shown me still burns brightly." She squeezed his hand. "Yes, Thomas, I'll stay, not because of the village, but because of you." As the final fireworks soared into the sky, bursting into 1,000 colors, so too did the possibilities of their future together, each shimmering hue a promise of years filled with shared laughter, love, and light. In Elmwood, under the glow of their own crafted lantern, their lives intertwined, casting a warm light that would guide them through the seasons of life.